Elon Musk is out here lying about his gameplay. Like, you know, how about his ability to fucking sling spells in Diablo? He was talking about, he went on Joe Rogan and he was talking about how like he's in the top 10, and Joe's like, top 10 like in the world? And he's like, yeah. And the internet blows up. Well, my portion of the internet blows up. And everybody's like, how is he top 10 in a very difficult game when he's running all these companies and doing all this stuff and, you know, watching the American dollars get spent? Like, how does he have time for all this? And then he goes live and like he's showing himself play, and people right away are like, oh,
fraud.
Yeah, this isn't real.
Fraud.
There was like a bunch of little things that people just noticed. The way he was playing like wasn't like,
it wasn't efficient and professional. I mean, we're talking about a professional level.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about a professional level. Imagine somebody saying like, oh, I'm 10th in the NBA in shooting. And then you see that guy shoot a basketball a few times and you're like, no, you're not.
100%.
You know?
Imagine a guy tells you he's a black belt and then shows you like... Imagine a guy tells you he's a black belt and then does something ridiculous, like cross his arms and they go, he did something weird.
Does something that you know
he shows you how to take the back and he crosses his feet.
Yeah.
It's like, huh.
I think it's even more than that. I think it's like for him to say he's 10th, because, dude, a lot of people play these games. There's way more people gaming than black belts.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's so... And another thing is like that's like what the internet loves to do is to like
uncover bullshit.
Yeah.
And blow you up.
It's crazy for him to think he was going to get away with this. This is how you know this dude is. Has he came out autistic? Is he still in the closet about that?
I think he's I think he identifies as autistic.
Oh, okay. All right. So then never mind. Never mind. This is like, all right. This is for him to have thought that this was going to like, that he was going to pull the wool over. Dude, and I want you to understand something about the game mode he's playing in. He can't die ever in this game mode. If you die, you lose all your shit. You start over.
If you die one time?
If you die one time in this game mode. And this dude's doing like end game shit. So, in like the hardest mode possible.
Wait a minute. So this is like a simulation of real life in a sense. Like you get one death.
You get one. You know,
it's not. There's no reset. There's no. So how do you avoid dying? Isn't it a kind of game where people just
all the time?
You always die in a game like that.
Dude, I played that game. If you could tell how many times I probably died thousands of times.
Bro, how is that? So how long ago did people really call bullshit on this? Probably immediately, but now there's proof.
Immediately, there was like people were saying they were watching him play when he started playing live because they said that it was fake. And then to prove it, he's like, he's such a fucking
come mierda. Yeah, this guy was like, oh yeah?
He's so full of shit that he knows he's paying somebody allegedly to play on his account or he's getting like boosted. Somehow, some way he's getting boosted. And he's so full of shit that he's like, I'm going to play live in front of millions of people to prove to you guys that I am that guy, knowing that he's not that guy.
Oh, my God.
And, like, people, like, they say that, like, in his bag or, like, I don't know if it was, like, his spell list or in something, like, he was, like, talking, like, third person. It was, like, Elon's, you know, bag number 1. Or Elon's spell list, or I forgot there was something that was like listed off in the game because you could like, you know, so keep yourself organized within the game, and it was like written in like third person.
So it was weird. It was almost like somebody else organizing things under someone else's name.
Exactly,
like the perspective of how they were saving files and shit.
That's why they were saying that his account was getting boosted, and
getting boosted means hiring someone
or
paying.
It's usually like paying somebody, or it isn't. No, it's not about paying somebody. It's like somebody helping you because like either somebody playing on your account or somebody carrying your account. Like somebody you're playing with somebody else, but they're doing a bulk of the work. Like they're carrying this. Like, you know, you pay a pro to carry you from, you know, playing with the 99 percenters to playing all the way up with the, you know, the 1 percenters.
Okay, so then you're just an ornament on the team. pretty much, or something like that.
Yeah,
and
but they're
just
saying that his account was being played on, and that's how, because he had like all this super rare gear. This is the crazy part. When you have all this rare gear, it's like, oh man, you have all this rare gear. But when you're playing on an account that you can't die a single time, and to have all this rare gear, when to get all that rare gear, you got to put yourself in all that danger, is like crazy. It's like, oh man, good for you. You really are that good, but it's like impossible. How?
So has he made a statement? Because now this kind of, if you ask me, this kind of speaks to someone's integrity a little bit. You know, I think this has larger implications than what we're talking about here. I think that this is a big deal. This shows that this guy is lying. It shows that this guy is not telling the truth in, like, on a pretty absurd level.
Yeah.
Like, that's not, I swear I got a girl, yo, she lives in Queens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I swear, yo, she's bad, bro. She's, you know, it's long distance, you know, she's in Queens. She's a yo baddie in the Bronx. You know, that to me, the game shit is way worse.
I don't think he's come out and said that he's lied. Like, I don't think he's admitted to this yet. But also, I think he's like not talking about it at all. Like, you know, he's no longer like, you know.
That is some
yeah
some autistic type of behavior. You know, to think that nobody's gonna uncover that's crazy. That's crazy. Did you put rockets in the air? How far does this rabbit hole go?
It's like, yo, you like playing Diablo? Yeah, I like playing Diablo. I'm number one.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, you're number one, like, amongst your friends in the world.
In the world.
Number one in the world. Really? Yep, I'm the best.
Yep. Yo, that's exactly the way it would go down.
That's how this happened. And then he's so fucking full of shit that he goes and plays on live. Dude.
Is it full of shit or tonto, bro? That's because this is like social tontoism. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. This is social tontoism. There's no way. This is not something that makes any kind of sense to me, man.
Yeah, I guess. That has to be what it is.
Bro, because everybody has known these kind of people in their life.
Oh, 100%.
Where they're a little tonto and they think that they can really do something. And they'll say something outlandish like that. Like you were saying, like best in the world.
Yeah.
Yo, somebody would come up and be like, yo, I won a college championship.
Yeah, I'm so good at that. I'm so good at when you tell to somebody about something and immediately they're like, oh, I'm so good at that shit. I have conversations sometimes when, like the other day I just had it when I was at my kid let's just say we were at gymnastics, and one of the other parents were there, and they were talking about video games. I was like, oh, I play Call of Duty. Oh, you play Call of Duty? Yeah. And he's like, are you good? And I'm like, nah, not really. I never, ever, ever say, even if I think I'm pretty good, and I am above the average player.
Yeah.
But even when I think I'm pretty good, I still like low key, because you don't know, because this motherfucker could be incredibly nice.
Yeah. There's levels to it. Like you could still be good, but not good.
So when your default answer is that you're like the best, but you're paying people to make you the best, it's a crazy like level of confidence. Like,
that guy was just standing up while the president was sitting, addressing the country.
Yeah,
dressed in all black with a ball cap on.
Yeah,
this guy was in the president's office. He was in like the White House
with his kid in there wilding out. Somebody put that kid on the leash. What's going on? What's going on with that kid? Who, first of all,
the tonto don't fall far from the tonto. You know what I'm saying?
There's nobody that can wrangle that kid while we're fucking having this conversation. It's going to last all of 15 minutes. Somebody, put a peanut butter sandwich in that kid's mouth for a second. Yeah. Like, what's going on? They thought it was a good idea for him to be up there. There was like three people in frame, and that fucking kid was one of them. He's whispering sweet nothings into the president's ear as Elon's trying to address the nation. There's nobody behind the camera that could take that kid's back for 5 minutes and just hold him down.
I don't know if they just wanted it to be kind of this family style scene, like, I've
never seen that kid.
Yeah.
I've never seen that kid before. That's what they're trying to sell now?
Yo, I don't know what, because I didn't see he had some kind of outburst or something, right?
He was like whispering shit at the president, like, you're not really president. He was saying wild shit.
Wait a minute, what?
I think he said that he said something about him not really being president or something.
Oh my God. That's so, isn't it? Has this ever been done before? A celebrity type person that's just in the White House addressing the nation from the Oval Office, like while, I mean, the president is in there sitting down. This guy is standing up, which to me is a strange balance. It's almost like it's a strange balance, man. Like the balance of power is like out of whack there. You know? Something to me, something about that, about a guy just standing. It looked to me like maybe there's a little more power there than I had initially anticipated.
Well, I think that Trump's like, he's been like outspoken about the fact that he relies on other experts that he himself may not know about certain things, but he brings in industry experts to inform him of what's happening, and then makes decisions based off of that information, or allows these people to kind of, make the decision based off of the information that's provided. And I think that's one of the things that he's using Elon for, Well,
yeah, for sure. My thing is the presentation of it.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying, because he's definitely his advisor in that realm. I mean, what does he know? He knows more than anyone in certain, with certain topics. So to me, that makes sense. But to see him standing there and to see just, I don't know, it's a little, and just how he's dressed. Did you see what he's wearing?
Yeah, he looks like he's in a movie and he's a CIA agent, like undercover. And just want to correct myself, his kid didn't tell President Trump that he's not president. He told him to shush his mouth. So,
even better.
Yeah, so allegedly, he says, shush your mouth. Little X told him to shush your mouth.
His name's Little X?
I don't know what his name is. It's some symbol, though.
What the fuck? Is he Prince? What are we talking about?
Do you know all his kids have like equations his name? Who's his chick and why come we don't see her?
Her name is Grimes.
Yeah?
That's her name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. She looks like she doesn't shave her armpits. She's one of those.
Oh, okay. She's somewhere glued to a street in London right now?
Yeah, exactly. She just says she's making tomato soup to throw on the Mona Lisa.
Oh, okay. All right. Perfect. Nobody's worried about her.